This basketball court, 4301 Kingston Road, and the garden is empty. When Mr. Kevin Clark is out there regularly, the garden you can be seen with a large amount of seniors gardening. The basketball court you can see with a large amount of children playing. But since this gang that operates out of 4301 Kingston Road took over the basketball court about a week and a half ago, Toronto Community Housing somehow is involved in trying to deter children from using facilities such as basketball courts and gardens, and to deter seniors from using them. Toronto Community Housing has a gang, and this gang goal is to drive people into drug addiction and alcoholism. Unfortunately, that is the reality of Toronto Community Housing. Since I've been here, you will see the extreme amount of change that's been made in this property to benefit children, seniors, and tenants. Toronto Community Housing now is fighting against me because they wish the premise to be back to where it was, an alcoholic, drug-infested, violent state. Unfortunately, one man cannot fight this alone, and the public are too busy with their everyday life to do something about it. But you will see video footage of previous weeks on a Saturday or a Sunday of the amount of people that would use this court. But now people do not use it. Why? Because this alcoholic gang has taken over the basketball court. And what this alcoholic gang member does is, because for some reason Toronto Community Housing decided to reward this individual by putting a mural of his dog on this mural that was just put here. Now, I oppose murals for a reason, because they create gang activities. They create graffiti. They create other types of violence. I can understand if they're done in a manner that gives some color to the area. But as you can see, what purpose does this mural serve? When people are playing basketball, their focus is supposed to be on the basketball court. The purpose of this mural is to take their focus away from the basketball court. That defeats the purpose of why we have people going out and children going out and exercising in activity. Because while they're supposed to be getting down here and playing some basketball and watching the lines, all they're now doing is watching all the drawing. So it will lead a lot more kids to where they will not have the focus needed for them to succeed. Like, take a look. Does this look pretty? Does that look pretty? What purpose does it serve? Aside from giving this individual authorization to say he has authority in Toronto Community Housing because his dog is on the mural. And now, numerous people think that dogs are allowed on the basketball court. You will see a video where this individual here and this dog are running around, roaming the basketball court with no leash. And you will also see numerous bags of dog poo. Yes, the individual would say they pick up after their dog, but they pick up after their dog and then throw the dog poo along this area. So what good is picking up after your dog? We're asking Toronto Community Housing, in the interest of the well-being of the children of this community, to remove this mural, or to at least remove the image of the dog on this mural. Because no one person should have ownership of a community basketball court. Just as I fought for this garden to be a community garden, where one person controlled all the gardens, that one and that one. Now you have one individual and his gang of alcoholic friends controlling the basketball courts. And kids no longer use the basketball court to play basketball, because they do not know when this gang will show up. In one occasion, you will see videos that we will attach in photos and photograph where there was 97 alcohol bottles that was picked up from one afternoon session with this individual and their friends. Someone made a comment that says it was a wake for somebody who had died. But the person who died never used the basketball court. So why is a wake being held on the basketball court when this person did not die while on the basketball court, did not die while playing basketball? This person died from an overdose, a drug overdose. So this person died from a drug overdose, and you promote the drug use by having a wake at a basketball court that's supposed to deter kids from drugs and alcohol. So you bring a large amount of alcohol and a large amount of drugs, and in turn, the mural has been defaced, because all across the mural now, you can see "Rest in Peace" on the person's name, who I believe the wake was in front. Yet, here's the big point. There was no advertising by Toronto Community House of the basketball court, the public basketball court, being used for a private wake for somebody who died of a drug overdose. Why would they not have the wake over there in a field where no one used? Seldom. Why would they have it over here in the basketball court where children use? So you put the dead above the living. There's also, take a look around there. There's a large property, big area around the front. If you were looking to honor the life of this individual, would you not have it in an area where others would know of this individual's death? Take a look over there. On our garden. So much different places. There's a gazebo out front. Take a look at all this space. You decide to take over a children's basketball court so you can have an alcoholic party to promote drug use that led to an overdose. The only word I can give in reference to TCHC in this manner is disgrace. Take a look at the weather outside. It's cool here. We'll show you other photos of the amount of kids and different groups that would use this basketball court, and now they do not use it. The seniors won't even go to the garden. When I ask the seniors, why don't you go to the garden? They say, well, because these people come and they always try to needle us or attack us. And the only time we will come is when you are there. And due to the attacks that I have received from this gang, I am not physically able to be there every day. But I do fill the water buckets each day, or every time it's without water, and I do clean the garden each day and do all I can.